Indigenous veteran flag carriers walked in ceremony to honor those who served, witnessed by almost 2,000 frontline workers, community leaders, and politicians. It was led by Debbie Eisen, resident elder of the Mi'kmaq Native Friendship Centre. She served 36 years in the Canadian Armed Forces and says veterans are the forgotten.
It's important for us to remember to honor them in a way that they are not living on the streets, that they are looked after both with their medicine wheel of health and mental health, physical, spiritual, and emotional. It's one of the responsibilities that we need to take on.
According to the Journal of Military and Veterans Health, in a study of 4 Canadian cities published in 2019, found Indigenous veterans are 10 times more likely to use shelters. Pam Glo-DeRochier is the executive director of the Mi'kmaq Native Friendship Centre. She thinks the amount of homelessness is higher.
Right now, we make up less than 1% of the population, and yet we're making up 30% of the homeless population. And I actually believe that data is not correct. I actually believe there's a lot of work that needs to be done on that data, and I believe it should be done by the community for the community so that we're in control of that data, so we get to tell our story.
Mi'kmaq veteran Gerald Hines was impressed by the large crowd and grateful for the support.
To see the amount of folks that care about the homeless and the non-people that are not getting fed properly. It's so tremendous, and I say that very truthfully. Coming from being a veteran myself, it's overwhelming to see the support that we have across Canada that is here.
Flag carrier veteran Brian Blue is from the Peguis First Nation in Manitoba, but lives in Nova Scotia. He says no veteran should be homeless.
I do know that if there's one veteran that's living on the street that shouldn't be there, then obviously we got to do everything in our power to make sure that doesn't happen. That's Indigenous and non-Indigenous veterans.
Glo-DeRochier says the solution to homelessness begins with Indigenous voices.
And I think by us having a voice at that table, we're actually able to bring that voice forward, and the importance of Indigenous people being at these tables is key to actually moving things forward.
Angel Moore, APTN National News, Jabuktuk, also known as Halifax.